Hi guys, this is Dom from Start Gaming Collectibles channel, and we're back again with another character spotlight review. And for this video, it's gonna be with our main boy Venti, or should I say main trap Venti, which is, spoiler alert, the animal god Barbados. So here are Venti's information. If you want to read up on his character information and profile, you can pause this video so you have his birthday, affiliation, vision, which is animal, element, wind. And then we now move on to his talents. Again, you can pause this video anytime so that you can check all of the information. Basically, for his basic attack, he does 6 hits on his basic attack, and then on his charge attack, it's the typical charge attack for bows, wherein you can actually aim like first person view, and then you can just click on the shoot button. And shout out to Ralph, who actually lent us this account so that we can have a review on Venti. So thank you, bro. Because of you, we were able to review this video. Now we move on to his elemental first skill, which is the Skyward Sonnet. So what it does, it's basically if you just tap it, it would summon like a wind upward vortex on a specific enemy. But if you hold it, Venti will begin to charge, and then once you release it, basically he's gonna summon like a wind current, or an AoE wind current, basically around him. And what will happen is any enemy that's caught within that wind will be actually launched up in the air, and then you can also ride air. And then if you want, you can just glide. You can actually use this to traverse the environment. But if you have enemies around you, you can just click on the attack button, and then you can just do the lunge attack. It's actually a super great move, but this is the best one. Wind's Grand Ole, which is a super basically damage over time CC skill, wherein if you cast the skill, Venti will fire off 1 arrow, and what will happen is almost everything on the screen will be sucked within the arrow. And then if that arrow happens to pass by any element, it would actually gain that element, and it will deal additional elemental damage. Like for example, if the arrow passed by like a fire or a pyro enemy, it will actually have that element. So again, this is actually Venti's bread and butter, which is his elemental burst. Now for Embrace the Wind, holding Skyward Sonnet creates an up current that lasts for 20 seconds. Again, used for traversing. And here's the good thing: Storm Eye regenerates 15 energy for Venti after the effects of Wind's Grand Ole ends. So that actually means, like, if you build your Venti right, you can have an unlimited or infinite elemental verse second skill, or the Wind's Grand Ode skill, which actually helps you, especially if you're in a party, to crowd control like a bunch of enemies. So I'm pretty sure on future content, this will actually help you. And then he also has the typical skill, like Amber skill, which is the Wind Rider, which decreases all parties' stamina consumption when gliding by 20%. I'm actually quite curious if you have Venti and then if you have Amber both on your active team or active party, would that mean that your gliding energy consumption or stamina consumption would be reduced by 40%? If anyone has tried that before, can you guys comment in the video just to make sure, just to help out other fellow Genshin Impact players? If you have tried this, kindly comment on the video, and that will be greatly appreciated. So now here is normal attack and his Skyward Sonnet skill. So as you can see, Venti actually fires super fast with his first skill, and then there you go, that's the hold button, and then you can just glide and then use the lunge attack. So Venti is actually very versatile when it comes to fighting. And again, this Venti, by the way, is like almost just level 1. Ralph actually just pulled this Venti, and he was actually kind enough to let us borrow his account so that we can do a character spotlight on Venti. So again, we're trying to check on the enemy if there's other enemy. Okay, so here you go, 6 attack. And for this shield enemy, it's really advisable if you have a fire character, because as you can see, Venti cannot actually CC it, but if you timed your CC or crowd control right, the enemy would actually still be sent flying. So if ever you encounter a shield enemy like this Hilitroll and then he's just shielding, even if you crowd control it, it's not gonna work. But if he's actually attacking and then you hit him with a crowd control, then that will actually affect him. Here we go. So let's look for more enemies so we can use our elemental skill too. And I'll show you how destructive that skill is. Okay, so we have 2. Let's see. Again, normal attack, super fast normal attack. So if you have him built for attack, you can actually make him as a main DPS, but for now he's mostly used for support or crowd control. And there you go, that's the first skill if you just tap it. Okay, so there's 3 of them now, 4. Okay, so we're gathering a couple of them now. Now we have 5 of them.
Time for takeoff.
Now let's use our ultimate. There you go, and everyone is actually sucked in. And as you can see, since one of them is actually carrying like the pyro bomb, and it was sucked with the vortex. The vortex actually had elemental attribute of fire or pyro. So you might want to be also aware of your surrounding. Like if you see, if you cast a skill that has like with Kaya's skill, you know, when he casts his ultimate, like the ice that's circling around the active member, you can actually cast Barbara first. You can just use Barbara first, and then you can cast his her first skill, which actually applies wet to all of the enemies that you happen to hit. And then you can summon Kaya, switch to Kaya, use this ultimate so that you can freeze any surrounding enemies, and then use Venti's ult so that you can have the cryo element along with the wind. So while they're being sucked on it, they're still frozen in air. So Venti again provides great crowd control, great support, so you can, like, your DPS on your team can do continuous damage while they're affected by Venti's crowd control skill. So we're just gonna check on maybe one more Hilitroll or Hilicurl camp, and that's gonna be for the video. But again, guys, rest assured that we'll do character spotlight. We'll also do like character versus, if who do you think is more better. So for the next video, it's gonna be Master D-Look. I was actually lucky enough to pull it on my main account, and there you go. We did the ultimate, and as you can see, they're being sucked on the center of that ultimate, and then they're being dealt continuous wind damage. So as you can see, I'm just basically rolling around these enemies and just continuously hitting them with crowd control attack. They're not even able to get near me, not unless I wanted to go near them. And see there, so the enemy was just floating in midair, and then I was able to catch him up with my launch attack while he was floating midair. And as you can see, the good thing with Venti is, if you do notice, our elemental burst 2, it actually cools down super fast, so you can just use it again and again, and then just keep on crowd controlling. And we're gonna we're gonna hit the enemy again, And see, all of the enemy are bunched up in the center, and then we just do a launch attack to do more damage with them, and then there's the pyro. So again, Venti is super nice to use. He may not provide like the best or the highest overall DPS, but what he lacks with pure raw damage, he makes up for with basically great crowd control skills, great support skills. So if you're within the party, you should have at least one Venti along with you, along with like a main DPS. Then you might want to have like a dedicated healer or dedicated support, and then another range DPS, just to have a balance within your team, so that you can have like problem solvers if you're trying to traverse the map. There's normally like elemental puzzles, so that's how I suggest you build up your party, is that you have one Venti, one main DPS, one main healer slash support like Barbara. She's the best healer in my opinion on the game, and then one additional like range, like if you have like a mage type of range character, or if you have like one more archer built per DPS like Fischl. She's actually very great. So for the next video guys, we'll do Master D Luke, and we'll show you some insane highlights with him when it comes to like providing continuous DPS damage. But for this video, that's gonna be it, and I hope you enjoy our Venti Character Spotlight. It's a bit different now. It's not that too informative, because I know when we did the Noel Character Spotlight, it's like more informative with words. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to showcase what the character can actually do. So again guys, thank you for watching. Again, this is Dom from Stark Gaming and Collectibles channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you find this video helpful, kindly drop us a like and subscribe. It's really gonna help out our channel. And if you want, you can also turn on all notifications so that you get notified once new content is available on the channel. And again, thank you for watching this video guys, and I hope you have a great day guys. Have a great week. Bye bye.